Hello everybody, my name is the Epic Pikmin, and welcome back to Let's Read Happy Appy. Where we last left off, we figured out what the show is and why it's weird and creepy. Now we are going to be reading more of it to find out more about the story. Also, a heads up, I'm gonna try sticking to one in-story month per video. So in this video we're gonna be doing June, so let's get right into it. Alright, June 1st, 2011. First off, yes, I know that Happy Appy might have predicted that recent earthquake and tsunami, so stop sending me emails about it. To put it short, I'm back. Since my job involves working as a detective in the police department, I had to take a hiatus from this blog so I could get paid. During this period, there were some trials involving the murder of Kevin Christensen. However, they came to an abrupt halt when the arm they found disappeared one day. I bet that Shadow Man stole the arm. Anyway, I was looking up Happy Appy on YouTube today when I found a video that said Kevin Christensen interview, audio only. So I watched it. Here's a transcript. Interviewer: Are you Kevin Christensen? KC: Yes. So, are you the one who worked on Happy Appy's clay model? Yes. How did you get the job for Happy Appy? I had just graduated from an art college in late 1998. I heard about Nickelodeon Studios who were making cartoons, so I sent a resume, and a few weeks later I got the job, and I was happy. Well, until the shiz hit the fan. Interview. What happened on the day you made the Happy Appy model? Okay, so basically we had to design a cute-looking puppet for the show. We started with a rusty stick that was lying around on the floor of the studio, made an apple out of clay, stuck it on the stick. We added baby blue eyes as well as pupils so he would look cuter and less frightening for children, huge green lips and clay arms. Finally, we added a stem and a leaf. We thought it was perfect for the show. Who voiced Happy Appy? I remember his name, but I do remember who he was from. It was a show called Fright House Screamers, where 4 teenagers would spend the night at haunted places. What happened to Fright House Screamers? When they were filming the 4th episode, one of the teenagers was found dead in the place they were doing. Besides, the show sucked. But was the voice of Happy Appy the teenager who got killed? I'm pretty sure not. Back to Happy Appy. Why aren't there any surviving copies of Happy Appy? That's a good point. See, Nickelodeon owns the tapes somewhere, but they're not going to release them for a long, long time. There have been bootlegs, of course, but none show the episodes after episode 11. Which is weird. How many episodes of Happy Appy were there going to be? 2 full 26 episode seasons. They only showed 8 or 10 of the first season before Happy was cancelled. However, my friend Jim says there's actually 2 seasons, but he was very drunk when he said that. Besides, I don't trust him at all. Do you know any of the other crew who worked on Happy Appy? I only know Jim. June 6th, 2011. Dear God, I've had some feverish nightmares of Happy Appy ever since I saw those last episodes. The dreams range from Happy doing his death smile for hours to him brutally murdering a kid off camera. Not only that, but I've become paranoid of apples. If I see one in my house, I eat it as quick as I can or throw it away. I have seen the mysterious figure more, whether he's sitting on the side of a hill or standing near some trees. It never seems to leave me alone. However, I can at least describe his appearance. First off, he can't be made of shadow because he has some sort of face with a mouth. However, his mouth is locked to one expression, which happens to be Happy's death smile. I'm going to sound weird for this, but I wonder if he's happy. No, he can't be. There's a fine difference between this figure and Happy Appy. A child-sized apple. Oh well, here's more about the stalker's body. He looks like he's slightly taller than me. For reference, I'm around 1.87 meters, and looks about mid-weight for his height. If he keeps appearing, I'm going to have to board up my house. I'm not sure what his problem is, but if he doesn't stop, I am going to call the cops the next time I see him. Also, you are a cop. You just said you were a police detective. June 11th, 2011. Great. Just effing great. How the heck do I put this in short? Right now, I'm at the library, which could very well be the only place in Aberdeen that has a free-to-use computer. It's been 5 full days since I last encountered the figure. And that guy has some sort of problem because he burnt my house down. Oh yeah, he burnt the entire thing down for no reason whatsoever. I did manage to save some things from my house, like my laptop and the Happy Appy badge and the letter. Even then, I feel like I've released some sort of curse from watching those episodes of Happy Appy. And the library is my only hope spot. Thanks to that figure, I'm not even going to research more on the show anymore. After I destroy the badge and letter, I'm going to close down this blog. Or better yet, I should kill that effer for what he did. I don't give a dang if I break the law and get sent to jail. Whoever the figure is has to pay for what he has done to me. However, I'm not sure if the figure burned down my house. I didn't see his figure near my house, so it could have just been a chimney or electrical fire. So, you know what? Forget what I said about closing down the blog and killing the figure. I'm going to treat the fire like it was natural and keep researching the show. Don't expect me to act nicely in the following months, though. June 28th, 2011. I finally got somewhere to live in. To be more precise, I bought a mobile home in the nearby trailer park a few days ago. Since I'm not the richest man in my neighborhood, this will definitely do for now until I get enough money to buy a proper house. On Happy Appy, however, one of my friends, Jim Forrester, actually remembered Happy Appy, and is most likely the one mentioned in Kevin's interview. He said that there were more episodes I didn't have on the DVD. It turns out that the most violent episodes were actually at the end of the season. The entire first season was supposed to have 25 episodes plus a TV movie. No one mentioned it because Jim and Nickelodeon had the only known high-quality tapes until I found the DVD. It's also worth mentioning that the series slowly got more violent as the series progressed. Jim sent me a disc with fragments of Happy Appy episodes. Here are the contents of the disc. The first clip starts out with a close-up of a school bell ringing. It cuts to Happy Appy just standing next to a kid sitting at a desk. The kid is trying to answer a math problem but gives up and says, "I don't know how to do my homework." Soon the teacher says class is dismissed. The kid becomes ashamed that he didn't know how to do his homework, but Happy says, "That's alright, I'll sing you the math song and you will understand." After the kid gasps, Happy sings a song about math. It was distorted in both audio and video, but I could thankfully make out the lyrics. "I'm going to show you how to do your homework. 7 plus 4 is 11, 9 and 9 minus 2 is 7. Math's not a chore because 15 minus 11 equals 4. 6 plus 2 is 8 and you're doing great. Now here's the last 3 you're on a spree. 66 minus 39 is 27 and negative 5 plus 16 is 11. 2 minus 1 and now your homework is done." That doesn't seem like a very good song, but then again, this is a kid's show, so. After that, the kid says, "Wow, thanks, Happy Appy. I found it out that the kids were doing math that was more suitable for older elementary students." The next fragment was one of the violent episodes. Even though the clips looked like they were separate and from different episodes, they actually seemed to be in order. It started with 3 kids saying that their families were gone. They proceeded to cry so loudly that it was almost painful to see. Appy and 2 other kids entered the shot and tried to calm them down. Eventually, they managed to calm down on the 3 kids, and all 5 of them leave. However, Appy had this weird, perverted, and greedy expression. He tells the kids to come with him, and they follow him into an abandoned office building. 2 minutes later, he leaves the building, dragging several money bags with him. The kids were screaming for help again. It didn't end there. There was one fragment of a somewhat violent episode. Appy was putting a bandage on a kid's arm. Oddly enough, he was wearing a long coat in this episode. And in the far corner of his pocket, a needle with green fluids is visible. Appy gave the kid a shot with the needle, which knocked the kid out. He dragged the kid into his van and a chainsaw was heard. The DVD stopped after that. Oh, you want to know more about that encounter with the figure? First, it turns out he was at the library, so I got out of there. However, about Kleiner, though. What I thought was Harold was actually someone else that looks like him. Secondly, I gave him a nickname. It's Forenzik, which is better than calling him the figure. I didn't come up with a name, though. I found a scrap of paper on my desk that said Forenzik. Obviously, since I have to call the figure something, I will call him Forenzik from now on. When I saw him 17 days ago, he seemed to have fingers with claws. I don't mean like he had retractable claws in his fingers. His fingers looked like they were very sharp. I also got a good look at how he ran. He seems to be hunchbacked, which means he would be taller when he would be standing up straight. I say about 6'9", although you could speculate that since I don't have a picture of him yet. Alright, and that is where I am going to be ending off this video. In the next video, we will be heading through July. But for now, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!